What was the biggest disappointment of the season?
Um, this is two-pronged for me, man. Biggest disappointment was losing Mostert and Verrett, I would say, in that first game. Both of those I think were players that were expecting big seasons. They had both kept themselves relatively healthy the year before, in a year where, there wasn't much of a chance to do much because of the quarterback play. And I think they were veering up for some big seasons this year. Both of them looked extremely good in the time that they were playing, but unfortunately, both of them having season-ending injuries was just extremely disappointing because what could have been. Obviously, it was great because we got to see some young talent kind of move into those roles and kind of thrive a little bit, but overall, those are the biggest disappointments for me, just because Mostert in that game, he was averaging 10 yards per carry. You know what I mean? In the couple opportunities that he had, Verrett was playing lights out. It looked like just before the injury, and yeah, so that was the biggest disappointment because I think the team could have done even more if those two people were healthy throughout the whole season.
Yeah, I shout out to E Kim with his biggest disappointment being Jimmy G. Um, I forgot. I almost forgot about that kind of for a second. You know what I mean? Because it happened first game, and once you said it, I was like, oh yeah, I remember. Feeling gutted.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like my entrails were just hanging out in front of me, and I was like, well, this is me now. You know what I
right.
mean? Like there's nothing left to me anymore. And then like I was like, oh, I remember like we had the Green Bay Packers game and that loss right at the end. Like that was gutted because I was like, we're really fucked. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? Because like
Right,
if we can't hold on to that, you know what I mean? We're in trouble. That's big time trouble there. You know what I mean?
right,
So, and that was a little bit of D'Amico's issue, not only because they were out of position and whatnot, but he didn't call a timeout because he was too scared to get in trouble with Kyle Shanahan.
right.
And you know, uh, I'm sorry, I've got a job. I was doing something that's part of my job the other day, and I'm kind of new at this, so I explained to him, "Hey, I'm going to need you to take care of this because I don't know about this. Okay, I need you to head this up." Hit a roadblock that could have been done by that, right? Well, not only did I light my my boss's boss up, but my store manager up.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And because I'm not having that because I gave my word, damn it, that I'm here to do something. And if you're not able to say I'm this defensive coordinator, I'm here to win this game because of my defense, you know what I mean? I don't have what I need out on the field. I don't care if you're pissed. I'm here to do my goddamn job, and I'm calling this timeout. You know what I mean? That's one thing that really annoyed me. You know what I mean? He's a man of integrity. We've seen that how he said no to that second interview, because
Right.
he didn't want to be a patsy in their game, which I totally understand and I respect the hell out of him for it. But you know what I mean? Like, where was your balls then? You got to have balls, okay? I don't
Right.
care. I don't care if Kyle's gonna whine or this or that. But that was you're right. But I think the second was that kid. But there was other gut checks throughout the whole season.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I read the question just like we were talking about specific player, but
Oh
if
no
it's
no.
moments, um, yeah, I mean, I'd have to think. I mean, there was the one thing that I think was, I guess, the thing that sticks out right now is when um, Robbie Gold got injured, and they decided to use um, the punter to kick field goals instead of go for
Oh
it
my
on fourth
god.
downs and stuff like that. So I
Yeah.
mean, I think overall, like decision making, sometimes Kyle Shanahan's in what's it called? Uh, I guess hesitancy to be aggressive on like those fourth and ones, fourth and twos. That's
Well, it
something
was
that I
that
think. Go
that
ahead.
one play. It was like 3rd and 10 or third. It was third long, definitely.
Yeah.
And you were on like the 35-yard line, and you knew that your kicker had just missed, I believe, a extra point. And you're talking
Yeah.
about this kick is farther than an extra point, and you decide on 3rd and 10 to go for a short little pass. It was like, I think it was a 2-yard pass, and then you go, oh well, I didn't get the first down on a 2-yard pass. Better kick it. No, you go for it on 3rd to like try and get, like a 4th and 5
Right.
or a 4th and 4 or something. You know what I mean? Something over half. You know what I mean? You take off a little bit more than half, and then you go for the rest of it on 4th because your kicker is not reliable. Like, how are we smart enough to see that? And we're sitting here talking opinions on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, but I think E Kim had a good one too that I overlooked. You know, not being like getting swept by Seattle and Arizona. That's a huge disappointment to not at least split. Split those
Oh,
series. That I mean, not get a win against Seattle or Arizona. That is really disappointing as well.
I want to say shout out to Vaughn here. This is a gentleman I might or might not work with. Young handsome man.
Hopefully he wasn't the dude that left you hanging.
No, he's an esport gentleman. He gets down with his football. He's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
Nice, man.
Yeah, and he's about to get Jimmy G. And I wonder what do you think about that? What do you think about Jimmy G on the team? Hit me up.